Minister's visit to Kokrajhar and those two relief camps that have been set up for all those who fled their homes, and there are lakhs and lakhs of those. The Prime Minister's visit to two relief camps, and he's told the people of Assam that he will do everything possible to try and ensure that normalcy returns, and he said that this is a time for confidence building measures.
एक दूसरे से कुछ गिला शिकवे को जब पीस बाहर हो जाएगा तो उस वक्त करेंगे, लेकिन इस वक्त तो सब जनता को चाहिए कि मिलकर इन हालात पे काबू पाया जाए। जो लोग पीड़ित हैं उनकी पीड़ा को समझते हुए उन्हें हर प्रकार की सुविधाएं देनी चाहिए।
And while the two camps that the PM visits might look habitable to him, but what about the other camps which he won't? We tell you why the Bodo camp at Kokrajhar Commerce College, which the PM has just visited, might not look like torture to you. For hours before the Prime Minister arrived, the state government decided to play out the biggest fraud of this entire humanitarian crisis, and that's the sad story. Tents were erected at the Kokrajhar Commerce College, roads constructed, people in the camps given adequate medicine, something that wasn't in place till just a day ago. Shabby relief camps. On your left, you can see that lakhs living in squalor, and on the right, you can see this huge concrete structure. 1,500 people from over 16 villages living here for the past 15 days. But NGOs who were handling this camp have been replaced. It's now under the control of SPG. Army trucks carrying food stocks and essentials were moved in. Supplies have come in from Bodoland Territorial Council and the Assam government. All of this just to give a fair sight to the Prime Minister. But anger at other relief camps is palpable now. AIDUS Jahaduddin, an MLA who came to visit those living in a relief camp in Jhagarpur in Dhubri, was roughed up by those living in squalid conditions there and was forced to leave. Earlier, a 2-year-old child and a 60-year-old man died in two relief camps in Bilasipara in Dhubri district. But the cause of death is yet to be ascertained, though people living in those camps claim that it is because of squalid conditions that they are living in. And for more on this story, what we'll do is go across to Manogya Lohiwala, correspondent who's tracking the Prime Minister's visit to Kokrajhar and the relief camps there. Manogya, give us details of what's exactly transpired. Has the Prime Minister met people living in those camps, and what has he told them?
Well, the Prime Minister met people in both the camps, the Bodo camp and also in the Muslim camps that have been there. We had shown in a picture how the camps have been spruced up. The complete structure of the camp and also the presentation of the camps has been changed for this visit of the Prime Minister. But he spoke to the people there. He tried interacting with them in the language that he could manage, especially the Assamia and also the Hindi language that people were talking in. He expressed solidarity, and he also said very clearly that it is the time for confidence building measure between both the communities, because this is not the time of crisis anymore. And he also said that the whole country was in support of people who have been displaced, and all possible help will be extended to the people, especially the victims, 4 lakh victims of Assam.
But has he announced any compensation, any new measures, any improvement in those squalid living conditions of the people living in other camps?
Well, he has reached the circuit house now a few minutes ago, and he is interacting with the leaders here. The Bodo leaders have demanded a compensation of 5 lakh rupees per family, saying that this would be required for rehabilitation and also for bringing back people and giving them enough financial confidence, if not the immediate moral confidence that they have, to bring them back home. He is expected to address media within the next few minutes, and then it will be clear on whether it is being announced or the demands of the Bodos are being met or not. He is presently meeting the leaders of Muslim communities, of Nepali, of Bengali, of the other communities that have been staying, including the Bodo leaders, of course, who have been expressing their problems, who are apprising the Prime Minister of the problems that they've been facing and the crisis of the state.